Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another video of Trans on the Verge with Lee, or Lotus, whatever you want to call me. Um, so I've been gone for a while. Haven't made a video since July 20th, and it's now April 13th. Or actually, I said April, but it's now August 13th, which means a meteor shower. Hope you guys get to see that tonight. Um, it's been a pretty good week, so I haven't had too much to really talk about recently on these. Same problems going on as far as home situation and transitioning. Um, but something new happened to me while I was in class. Um, they're always telling us to network with people and to make friends, be friendly. I find myself a very friendly person, and I always love to meet new people and make new friends. It's definitely like a highlight in my day when I can meet new people. But one of my classmates, I met her, and she's very she has a very boisterous personality, I suppose. It's very in your face, my way or the highway kind of thing, even though her way is normally not the best way. Um, but anyway, what I wanted to talk about was the fact that she identifies as bisexual, which is cool, um, but she doesn't necessarily, I guess, live as an open bisexual person. She has a lot of heterosexual relationships, and not often does she even, I guess, socialize with a female in that way, unless they're like at the mall and they're trying to make a scene. Um, for me personally, I found that kind of weird because there's a lot of times where people would like to walk hand in hand with their significant other and they can't because they're being looked at. And this person likes to take advantage of people staring or whatever because they look different by adding on the extra fact that they could be in a relationship together. Um, so she decided to take it to another level by having the girl like sit on her lap and doing all this like extreme stuff, I guess. They ended up going into a dressing room together and making weird noises even though they weren't doing anything. And then when they came out, they were like, "Oh, honey," blah blah blah. For me personally, I did that when I was a kid because it was funny. And I would do that with males and females, whatever. But now that I'm older, I kind of don't see the point in making fun of certain things like that. Um, walking around holding someone's hand is one thing if you're trying to make a statement, but if you're just trying to, I'm not really sure how to describe it, I guess make people uncomfortable just because you can, or you notice they're uncomfortable with it, so you're going to illustrate it more, I guess, then that doesn't, I don't know, it didn't really make too much sense with me. Um, I also came out to her as a trans man. I did it very respectfully, I guess. She asked me, like how long I've been gay, and I told her, I came out when I was 3 years old, but I've identified as a trans man since I was 16. And then now mind you, this is a bisexual female. She gave me a weird look and went through this whole spiel of trying to tell me how I wasn't how I wasn't gay and how I wasn't a trans man. Um, yeah, I've had this problem a lot, as you've seen in my other videos. Um, Someone will try to tell me that I am or am not something because of what they know to be fact of what gender is, or that it just goes along the binary. Um, Her rationale was, oh, we have a gay man who is another friend of mine, and we have a lesbian, and we have this. And I was like, oh, cool. But then she also said, like, there's only one guy here. And so I was like, like, I would also like to be identified as a guy when you're talking to me. And then she was like, oh, so you're a gay man. And I was like, well, I'm not a gay man because I don't sleep with men, but I prefer to, identify as a lesbian, considering I still have all of my biological parts. Um, and I will for some time until I get chest surgery. Um, so we ended up having an argument that wasn't really an argument because I decided to stop her before she got ahead. I was just, what, pause. Um, and it ended up that, she was trying to tell me about how to identify myself, all the while, while speaking about how she identifies and how she supports gay marriage and certain things, and how she doesn't support Chick-fil-A and other groups that promote hate groups. And it's kind of just like, that's nice, but just because you say something doesn't exactly mean that you believe in the message that it's trying to send. Um, So as far as that situation, I no longer really socialize with this person. Um, Not because that they have problems, I guess, understanding what trans people are, but more because they don't understand how to be adult about things like that and how to, I don't know, just be receptive to what people are saying without, trying to make it into a big case. So I definitely cut that person out. And now we're working in a group together, which is hard because I kind of have no respect for this person anymore. After that, and during our time of working together, I've just discovered that, people are really ridiculous. Even when they don't have to be, it's just because they don't understand something. And what they believe is right, no matter what it is or no matter in what sense. So they, continue on with whatever they think is right, and they try to push that belief down other people's throats. And I'm not someone to try to do that. If you don't agree with me, that's fine. I'm perfectly able to have an adult conversation about it. Uh, but basically, that's what I was going through this week. Um, as for this month, the whole Chick-fil-A doesn't support gay marriage thing. Who gives a fuck? That's how I feel about it. Um, of course, they don't support gay marriage. They're owned and run by Christians. They're a Christian company. So you know what? Who cares? And this whole like protesting thing. At first, I was really on it. I was like, "Oh yeah, we should go into Chick-fil-A dressed in drag. We should do a bunch of crazy shit." But the more I talked about it with other people, and the more I thought about it, I realized, that's not really helping us. In fact, we're just promoting them even more for people who, support hate groups, for people who don't like gays, for, people who don't agree with the whole LGBT equality movement to just go and have another place to show their hate. So, in that sense, just fuck it. Chick-fil-A, they're expensive. I'd rather go to Subway and get a sub for $5 than get a small sandwich that I would gobble up in like 3 minutes. Um, so yeah, that's my feelings on some recent shit. I'll probably put up a new movie in a few days when things are more going well and not as crazy. But other than that, peace, love, and chicken grease, and everybody have a good day. Bye.